Now, a lot of us, especially consumers or end users, have had experiences of no refund policy, especially in Nigeria. You would um, you would have had an experience where you want to buy something, either you want to pay for a product or you want to pay for a service, and just right under or right after you have made the payment, the person that you are paying the said money to now tells you that this money you're paying is non-refundable. And somehow along the line, you either find out that the product was it's a simple case of what I ordered versus what I got, or the service was unsatisfactory, and then you ask for a refund, and the person will now say, or the seller or the vendor now tells you, I told you earlier that this money is non-refundable. At that point, you are stuck with either an item you don't want, or you are an unsatisfied user of the service. And a lot of people have ended up leaving it to God, say, let us leave it to God. God will judge them, and they just leave it like that, and people keep taking you for granted. Now, in today's video, we're going to talk about the legal implications of no refund policy. So I'm going to give us the facts of an unreported case that happened recently regarding this no refund policy application. Now, the facts are that Mr. A, who was in a hurry for a business appointment, went to the park of Mr. B to buy a bus ticket that would take him to his destination fast enough. So when he went there, he bought the ticket for 500 naira and waited for quite a while. When he saw that he was running out of time, he quickly went to another park of Mr. B that he heard that would move fast, and bought another ticket and got to his destination, concluded with his business transaction, and came back to the first park that he bought the first ticket that he didn't use, and asked for a refund. So they quickly showed him on the ticket that there was a no refund policy clause that read that upon payment, this money is not refundable. Now, Mr. A got angry and went to court to sue Mr. B for three things. One, he asked that no refund policy on that was on the ticket be set aside and declared null and void. Secondly, he further asked that for special damages of the refund of his 500 naira covering the cost of that ticket. And he finally asked for the sum of 3 million naira being general damages for the inconveniences and all that he has suffered in the course of recovering his 500 naira. Now, the court held that the no refund policy that was on that ticket that covered that contract transaction be set aside and declared same null and void. The court cited section 120 of the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Act that held that a customer or a consumer has the right to cancel any advance booking, reservation, or order for goods or services. And cancellation may be subject to a reasonable cancellation charge imposed by a supplier or a service provider. Now, in this instance, if B had said, okay, you unfortunately we spent money to produce this ticket that we gave you, so we will not be refunding 500 naira to you, we'll be refunding 200 naira to you or 400 naira to you, and they make the said refund, that would have been understandable by the provisions of this law. But the court held that B withheld the whole money and refused to refund, even though the service was not was not delivered. that B infringed on the rights of A by not delivering that service. Now, the court went further to grant A his application for special damages and ordered B to refund A the sum of 500 naira that he paid. And then the court also went further to grant B the sum of 500,000 naira covering general damages for all the losses he has suffered trying to recover that money that he spent. Now, this brings us down to our rights as consumers or end users of services that has no refund policy clause. Please and please, there's an extent to the no refund policy clause application. The law is that once that clause infringes on the rights of the consumer or the end users, it becomes unlawful, and the customer or the consumer or the end user now has a right to apply that said policy be set aside and declared null and void, and further ask for damages in this instance. So, going forward, in instances of no refund policies, you have every right to claim for damages and ask for that fee or that money that was paid to be refunded to you, alongside general damages for losses that you might have experienced or that it had cost you. So I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to share to everyone out there that you think would need this information. Thank you very much for having me, and enjoy this.